She is the Emmy-nominated actress you know and love from Orange is the New Black. Now she's taking a turn in the campy horror flick Antibirth. Please welcome Natasha Lyonne. So good to see you.
Hello.
You literally oh, you're giving me that voice. Hello. This is
which voice?
This is well, you're so good. It's you have to just really use your range in this movie.
Oh,
I gotta be honest. I'm very, very petrified when it comes to anything horror, even though this has some humor, of course, wrapped into it.
But well, you're welcome then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk to us about the premise. It does say a lot in the title.
Oh, the Antibirth. Yes. Well, you know, it's a crazy movie, which I'm very proud of. It seems entirely original, which is sort of hard to pull off.
Yeah.
And that's thanks to Danny Perez, who's the writer, director, and mastermind.
Wrote it for you.
Wrote it for me, which is a very nice gesture on anyone's part. If you're at home and you're thinking, who should I write a movie for? Please write it for me. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You know, she's a party animal, gets knocked up, and never had sex, you know what I mean? So, of course, she's very confused. I think you're maybe showing the clip right now, so you can't see that I just made a motion with my hand to explain it at home in case you're watching it on mute.
She's making me sweat already.
Uh-oh.
And, of course, the chemistry of this film is undeniable, thanks to, I want to say, Toronto, 1999 is where you met your BFF, Chloe.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, tell
at
us
the
the
old
story.
Sutton place. Chloe and I were here. I was shooting the Kiss movie, Detroit Rock City, you know, Gene Simmons' Kiss. And she was shooting a movie called Map of the World. And it was really the budding place of our friendship, was staying in the hotel together and, you know, going out, hanging out, having drinks. And it's my best friend of 20 years. So Danny also wrote it for her, and of course Meg Tilly, who's an incredible actress that we were very lucky to have in the movie. And yeah, what can I tell you?
What did you enjoy most on being, you know, part of this set? Because often you hear with horror films that people have to do things, keep it light and bright, but this also has that humor weaved into it. So was it a constant, this is terrifying but equally hilarious type vibe?
I don't really see things like that, like I would say almost at all. Just in terms of, I think people say a lot of things that are kind of like good sound bites about their experience. Like personally, I don't believe that sex scenes are like this like awkward thing when they're like, I don't even feel anything. It was so weird.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why people talk like that about things. Of course people feel things, you know, they're human beings. And I think for some reason they are scared of being human. But definitely the all-around feel was sort of like a funny one, a high-stakes one. There was a lot of the band The Misfits blaring as often as possible to get in the zone. And yeah, just a general sense, a spirit of anarchy throughout, and a real sort of punk rock sensibility moving through it. I don't really see it as a horror film. I think Danny really comes from a art school sort of background, and I think Chloe and I definitely saw it as more of sort of somebody with a very original aesthetic getting to make his first film, and that a la Cronenberg or something, to call out a home state guy, and you know, one of the greats. I think he saw more of whatever that genre is, of, you know, somebody brilliant and original, kind of crafting their own voice and aesthetic in a new way. And that sort of body horror element ends up being a means to kind of saying what you want to say, which is really about sort of the state of hopelessness that's going on in America in many ways. There's this great documentary, Oxyana, about the oxy epidemic that's happening in our country. And, you know, I think just people feeling like hopeless and like they can't, you know, move above sort of the situation they were born into. And these characters are kind of like hopeless in that vein, and it becomes sort of an exciting way to tell kind of a bigger story.
What do you feel about everything that's happening politically in the States with the election last night's debate?
I think it's so shameful and humiliating being in a country I respect while we have somebody like Trump running in America, and it's you know, a depressing reflection of whatever sort of dark Philip K. Dicky and, you know, the world we're moving into. And I really just wish he would go away, and with it all of reality television. Yeah, I am with her.
You know what? She's always mincing her words, everybody. Give it up for Natasha Lyonne. Incredible. Antibirth actually premieres, or last night actually, as part of the Toronto After Dark Festival. So we can check up on all things Twitter to keep up with you.
Yes.
Orange is the New Black. So many fans, of course, writing in saying they love you.
Yeah.
And you're always
Twitter's a good time. It's like a party line.
You like it.
Yeah, I think it's very funny, Twitter.
I love that you embrace it.
Yeah, it's Bela Lugosi's birthday, so I just got to be like, oh, he's a real hottie. You know what I mean? Throw some emojis on there. Wrap it up.
What's your favorite emoji? Do you have a favorite emoji? emoji right now? Smiling poop?
I like, no, not at all. I'm not into that scene. I like sort of like a smiling Satan face is always a good time.
How
sort of says it all.
How appropriate.
It is. It's a really good anti-birth emoji, the smiling Satan face.
A pleasure meeting you.
So nice to meet you.
And
Good
say
luck
hi
with the
to
alarm
Root Beer.
situation.
Oh,
Root
thank you.
Beer wants to say hi to you.
Root Beer, your dog.
Yeah, yeah, she's
I
the
love
greatest.
it. Okay, maybe bring her next time.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We'll be back with more
Thank you
BT
so
right after
much.
this. Thank you. Toronto loves you.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Love Toronto.